According to the MPC, Nigeria currently has a population of 198 million people, and reports say that we're set to be the third most populous nation in the world by the year 2050. This, despite several economic challenges and rising poverty levels in the country. This implies that people are still having as many children as before. I'm in the streets of Abuja to find out if people should be guided by economic factors in having a set number of children.
If your income is not, your income is little, at least you should get 2 or 3 children to train. Because when you have 10 children, 15 children in your house, and you cannot train them. If you don't train them well, they will constitute nuisance in the society.
This is our generation, because you have to have children, nobody you can take care of. And it is nowadays for Nigerians and Africa, even West Africa, to address population growth. Producing without tangible something to take care of those children, it will become a criminal. And that is why you have the amachari.
Children are gifts from God. So every children, it depends on what you want and the capacity you have in training, what your strength can carry. So that's why children, it depends on the number of children you want to have. Like me, I want to have 2. I want to train 2. That is where my capacity can reach.
Despite the widespread belief that children come from God, most Nigerians are of the opinion that people should put the economy and their personal income into play before they have a set number of children, because raising children is as important as giving birth to them. Henry Esomchi is standing by to look at the socio-cultural considerations for gender-based childbearing in Nigeria. Over to you, Henry.
Thank you, Maki. Indeed, large population is not good for economic development of a country like Nigeria. But if well harnessed, large population can lead to economic development. But the case has been that it is not just the economic factor which mitigates or encourages large bearing of children in families, but also there is a socio-cultural aspect where families with children still embark on childbearing on the quest for a gender. Gender preference has been said to lead to increasing childbearing in Nigeria. Let us speak to Nigerians and understand how the socio-cultural configuration of preference in gender has led to the increase in childbearing.
That gender discrimination has really done a lot of more harm than good to most family settings. I think considering our present day economy, every family size, the normal family size should be a small family size, what you can handle. But today, because of we want a male, we want a female, you see people giving birth to children more than they can handle. And at the end, you rob them of their educational rights, quality upbringing, proper feeding, and comfortable environment.
Is there any where it has been written that female would not be productive, or female would not be what the Almighty God has created them to be? The intelligent children in this country is found in the female fold. We should look at Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. We know what she has done in this country. You look at Theresa May, Prime Minister of UK, is a woman. So anyone that God gives to you, take it in good faith.
It's a complex place. A child is a child. And if you go to some places, even female children are better than male children, depending on the number you have now. Maybe I don't think every Nigerian should have more than 2, 3, based on the country we are now. Forget about this gender base and accept whatever God gives them. I know of some family who have 7, 8, 9, 10 because they don't have a woman. They continue to say they want to try more. I don't think it's not the best, because with the country we are now, even the cost of education, cost of feeding, cost of everything is going up.
From the reactions of Nigerians in the Federal Capital Territory, it is quite understanding that yes, indeed, gender preference has led to increasing number of childbearing in Nigeria. But that shouldn't be the case, as Nigerians' preferred solution, stating that every child should be accounted for and every child really matters. That families should not be involved in gender preference in childbearing. Helena Olori is standing by to take us to look at the health factor affecting childbearing in Nigeria. Over to you, Helena.
Thank you, Henry. The health condition of women of childbearing age is a determining factor for the number of children people have. In Nigeria, lack of access to affordable healthcare service for both mother and child continues to affect childbearing. Well, let's talk to some health practitioners and tell us the relationship between affordable healthcare service and childbearing in Nigeria.
The challenges with availability of health facilities. We probably have about 30-something thousand health facilities, but how many of these health facilities offer these services in a manner that is available, in a cost that is affordable, at times that are accessible to patients who need them? So most people, despite being interested in family planning, would have to cough out from their very lean resources to access these services. So that again is a significant challenge. All these contribute to, and
family planning method or access to information on family planning are lacking in the hospitals. I don't think so. If you go to various facilities in Nigeria, a lot of information are being put on the table for people to be aware of.
According to UNICEF, Nigeria's birth rate is 36.9% per 1,000 persons, ranking 4th and 11th globally in maternal and infant mortality rate, respectively. Yet, Nigeria's population continues to grow annually. The question is, are Nigerians just extremely fertile, or there is a disconnect between the reported population figures and the actual reality? Helena Olori, on behalf of the crew, reporting for Moneyline with Nancy.